Bucko's Bounties.
Really? I'm getting replaced already? By someone with two correct limbs? Do you even know why I have two left limbs? Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, come back to you with another figure review. And today we have something that I'm a little ashamed to admit that I actually went and bought this from the scalpers. I didn't pay the worst price ever for it, but still, I hate doing that. I just want to let you guys know that right away because I started collecting these a little late, and I was actually kind of looking for these on the side because I didn't have any Joes a couple weeks ago, but I wanted the Viper when it came out, but unfortunately I wasn't a hardcore Joe collector, so there's pretty much no chance of me finding these in the store, unless, because I wasn't collecting yet, and I wasn't going to go stand outside a store for a toy line I hadn't bought yet. But yeah, as you can see, that all changed. So today we got the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island Cobra Viper, and I'm actually pretty happy I have this in hand. Like I said, I didn't pay the worst price ever for it, but it was still scalper premium, so rest in peace me. But really wanted this figure, and the reason I wanted this figure is because, well, not only do I like Cobra a lot, but just in case Hasbro does manage, because they are going to re-release this at some point in different colors, but just in case they manage to mess that up somehow, like they take away the accessories or something, I just want to have this, you know, I just want to have this. So I have this. Not mad. I could have bought like two other figures for what I paid for it, but whatever, no big deal. Anyways, let's get into this box because this is a sexy ass box. I almost don't want to open it because of how nice this box is, but yeah, you got your Special Missions Cobra Island right there. You got your nice, I love this portrait with the flames and stuff in the background. Then you got your G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Viper. And then you got three Vipers on the side doing battle, going through flames and stuff. You got your blue Cobra logo, love that. But oh my gosh, this alone almost makes me not want to open the box, but because I keep the boxes, it's definitely gonna be cool having this on display next to my Black Series boxes. Alright, back of the box. This is my first Cobra Island box, so this is the first time I'm seeing it, but look at this. That's dope. Like all the map and stuff. Oh, that's pretty dope. Then you got Cobra Island. You got your stats right there, GIJoe.com. He's number 22. Maybe one day I'll actually take the time to show them, but yeah, I'm kind of too lazy for that. I kind of just want to play with this figure. Alright, and then the top of the box, number 22. Cobra logo, bottom of the box, unreadables. And let's get this Viper out of the packaging. Ah! Anyways, here's the snake out of the packaging, and he's looking super sexy. Holy crap, like, this is insane. Now, he is reusing Duke's body. I'm not sure how much it's using, but it's at least using the upper torso. The legs, I'm not sure about. I think the legs are new, but yeah, but I do think he's going to get re-released at some point, and I do think he's going to get re-released with red boots, so that's going to be cool. One thing to note before I get into accessories, though, is these gauntlets do come off if you heat them up, apparently, but I don't really think I'm going to be pulling them off. If I find another one, I definitely will do that, but yeah, that just gives you closer to the classic look. But you can pull them off if you have a heat gun. I think you do need the heat gun. I'm not going to sit here and try to wrestle it, so that's not going to be happening, but we're going to go ahead and get straight into the accessories. Now, the first accessory is this pistol. It's very nice. I actually really like this pistol a lot. So it's very cool. It actually kind of reminds me of the MR6 from Black Ops 3. I believe that's what it's called, but yeah, this is pretty dope. It's pretty plain black, but so, I mean, that's to be expected. A lot of the Joes don't have color on the weapons, but it's still nice. Pew, pew. That goes ahead and just holsters right here on the side. Bam. It's pretty sick. His second accessory is this kind of blaster rifle type of deal. I actually really like that. You really don't see these kind of like thumb hole, you really don't see this kind of style weapon like on many figures, so this is pretty unique. I actually really like this. Though I do think I'm going to be picking up some 1/12 scale weapons at some point, because as much as I like these laser rifles and kind of like nerf interpretations, also I have no idea which this is, by the way, nerf wise. As much as I like those, I don't really want to display them. I don't know, this looks okay for now, but I definitely think I'm going to be picking up some modern 1/12 weapons for them or something, because they look cool. But yeah, this actually goes into his hand really easily. You just slide that in, put the thumb there, bam, there you go, and then he can hold it with the little foregrip. Bam, super cool. That's another thing, you don't really see a lot of foregrips either. And I just realized that the holster right here moves. So I guess you could take that off if you wanted to technically, but again, something I'm not going to be taking off in this review. Also, one thing I'm surprised about is that this weapon doesn't have a way to peg into the back. It's funny because usually with these troop builders, they find a way to have the weapon on the back or something, but I guess they're starting to move away with that. I don't know. I hope they... I don't know. I just hope they continue doing it, but yeah, this is one I'm okay with, because chances are you're probably not even going to use... Chances are you're going to use what he has on him. He doesn't really come with a ton of weapons, per se. But where he does shine is like the other accessories. So yeah, moving on to that. Got this scarf, which kind of just wraps around his neck, which is pretty plain gray. Very nice though, completes the look. But yeah, there's a like, I don't know if I like it better with or without the scarf on, but I think the scarf is cool. So we're gonna just go ahead and leave that on for now. Bam. Scarf is pretty dope. And then he has his backpack, which is really dope. I really like that Cobra logo right there. I also like the kind of like survival zip cord. That's really freaking cool. It actually looks like a little cord, so that's freaking awesome. And he has his grenades, which pretty dope. And the backpack actually looks textured, like it looks like a backpack, like that material. That's freaking cool. Got his little water bottle pouches on the side and stuff. But very nice detail here. Hopefully when they remake the Viper, they don't get rid of this, because this is pretty dope. But I have a feeling either this is going to go, or the scarf is going to go, or the gauntlets are going to go. But God forbid if that goes. But yeah, the grenades kind of match the grenades he has on his vest here. Bam. And then his last accessory, which I struggled to get this on the helmet, and I think a lot of people are also going to struggle to get this on the helmet. It's his aviator kind of flight airborne goggles, which these are really dope, but again, not sure why you'd even need these in the first place. He's already got a helmeted look, but it completes the look. It makes him look badass. Like, I don't know, you put these on anything and they look badass. I'm wondering, could you put, ooh, that would actually look kind of cool. See, he's the one that needs these, and they wouldn't work, or maybe they would work. I don't know, maybe get some 3D printed versions of these to throw on some infantry. That would look kind of cool. Yeah, this does kind of struggle to go on the helmet a bit. Now you could tell there's a kind of slot for it to go on, but I'm gonna completely ignore that and just put it on how I want to put it on. And that's probably not a good idea, but I don't want to lose this thing, because there's a small chance I'm going to go out and take pictures with him, so it needs to stay on. But yeah, he's definitely going to get played with, so this net needs to not fall off, is what it is. Is that going to work? Yeah, that'll be fine. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so if you put it slightly down like that, it should work without falling off, hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this figure. So, I don't even know why I bothered to put the goggles back on, because I might take them. You know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it. And okay, cool. So we're just gonna start up with the helmet since the goggles unfortunately popped off. But yeah, the helmet is actually a really nice design. I don't know. He just doesn't look. He looks really good with or without the goggles, but I feel like, in my opinion, he just doesn't look complete without the goggles. But yeah, super nice design there. I love all the red. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And then the silver mask, kind of mimicking Cobra Commander's mask. So that's really cool. And then he is reusing a mostly Duke upper body, which I don't have that, but it just looks like there's a vest that they put on over this, and I actually really like how that looks a lot. Like, I need to pick up a Duke. I've been like pure Cobra collecting so far, and I've been like hesitating with the Joes, but whatever, not a big deal. But yeah, this is a super nice body. It really works here for the Viper. I want to take off these gauntlets and show, but I know they're glued in here, and I don't want to mess up the paint. So yeah, it is painted underneath here. It's not molded in. It is not molded in the same plastic that the neck is, but yeah, it's definitely painted in here. But yeah, moving on to the gauntlets though, these are super nice. I really like those a lot. Then I really like how this vest is with all the red going all the way around. That's freaking dope right there. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. He kind of has like the backpack straps, so yeah, that looks like he has a backpack on. That's freaking dope. And then I love the Cobra logo, of course. I love when they put these Cobra logos like molded in or painted on. I don't know why, I'm a sucker for that, obviously. Then he just has so much detail, like all the freaking like straps and stuff done in red. That is so freaking cool. Yeah, there's so much detail on this vest. And then you can see like the armor, and then it goes, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, he has like the armor here, and then it kind of goes into like, you could tell they molded it to look like a material, because he has the armor underneath and then this kind of like vest pouch thing over top. I really like how they did that actually. Then going down to kind of like the rest of the torso, he has the Cobra logo molded again. That's actually really detailed for how small it is. It's freaking dope. Yeah, and then he has his little ammo pouches around his belt, which is more like the end of the vest, but yeah, that's freaking dope. Then his legs have the freaking kind of like continuing the gauntlet kind of pattern in red. And then at first I didn't like how, I don't know why I didn't like how this looks, but I actually do like how this looks a lot. Now I wonder if they're going to keep the same color combination on the re-release of the Viper. But yeah, it's probably going to go down into red boots, which is probably going to look a lot better than this, but this is just a variant to have, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be look freaking sick when they do the red on the boots. That'll definitely be a figure to get. Peg holes. Oh, let's go ahead and get into articulation. So yeah, the head goes, it just goes straight up into the helmet, and that's really tight, so you really aren't going to be able to get a ton of movement out of there. Does that go into a ball joint? I don't even know. But yeah, you can get some movement, which isn't a lot. Honestly, with the scarf on, you're probably not going to get any movement. Oh, I guess it is a hinge up there, because get down. Oh, it is a hinge. Okay. Ooh, that's cracked back there. Jeez. Ooh. Whatever. Just gotta make sure I'm not rough with him, but whatever. Ugh. Of course. Yeah. You got your butterfly joints, and those are really going to be helpful for posing, which these are actually not. These are actually interesting butterfly joints because they're kind of done it in the shape of Duke. You know what? If I would have had the Duke figure, I would have already known. But yeah, they're not. It's gonna help get articulation. It's just not my preferred butterfly joint, but cool. Then you have a hinge and swivel at the shoulder. If I can get that to work, bam, bam. Very snappy. Pretty awesome. Legs are kind of like ragdolling. That's interesting. Which, I mean, that's not going to be a problem if he's standing, but I don't really think that's a problem unless you're like moving around too much. But yeah. And he has the bicep swivels. Bam, bam. Bicep swivels. Double jointed elbows. Then I guess if you took the gauntlets off, you would technically have the gauntlet swivel, technically, but not really. Then these hands go, aiming hands, so they go up and down. Please tell me these do the same thing. No, this one goes left and right. That kind of sucks, because you really aren't going to be able to use that with the gauntlets. Yeah, not a big deal, because the way his weapon is, it really kind of benefits him anyways. And you have I would say you have an ab crunch from Duke, then a torso swivel. You definitely have the torso swivel, but the ab crunch, yeah, definitely not going to be able to use the ab crunch at all. Then your legs go forward that far, back, yeah, sideways that far, up, and he goes that far out. Then he has a double jointed knee. I almost forgot about the thigh swivels, of course. Yeah, double jointed knee, kicks. He actually doesn't reach his own ass unless you put it back yet. Yeah, okay. You gotta force a little. He does kick his own ass, but he doesn't really hit it. Then he has boot swivels, freaking awesome. Then he has a hinge at the ankle and a forward-facing pin thing for rocker. Yeah. Anyways, let's get him on the battlefield. Anyways, let's show him off next to some other figures. So, of course, here he is next to Destro and the Cobra Infantry. And him and the Cobra Infantry are pretty much the same height. So, I think the Infantry's is slightly shorter. And if you took off the helmet, he would be shorter, definitely. But Destro is slightly taller, just slightly taller than both of them. Here they are next to Cobra Commander and the Red Ninja. And the cool thing is, I do think that most of these figures are the same height, so yeah, that's pretty dope. And here he's next to Lord Vader and Boba. And as always, here he's next to Luke Skywalker Squawker and the new Black Series Stormtrooper. And this guy is awesome, but whatever you do, just wait. Just wait. Just go ahead and wait on that freaking... Yeah, just go ahead and wait on getting him, because, like, of course they're gonna re-release him and he's gonna be in slightly different colors, but he's still gonna be just as good, hopefully. I just hope, the only thing, if they get rid of one thing, I just hope it's not the goggles. That's the only reason I'm scared and I bought him. But other than that, I'm sure the next one will look a lot better than this. Like, I like the black a lot, so it's gonna be cool having like the red boots instead though too. But I do like the black a lot, but I'm sure the next Viper will be amazing looking, so I'm really excited to see how that turns out. And you will be able to have your little army of Vipers, so he's just going to be like the squad leader type of deal. So he's freaking awesome. Don't pay the scalpers though, don't do what I did. Don't need to go down that route. Just wait. You can order your 20 Vipers as soon as they go up on stock, whenever later this year probably. I would assume that's probably going to happen summer when they announce it. Hopefully Target's done with Cobra Island, because if they're not, then we're kind of screwed. The Targets are over it, we're over it, Hasbro doesn't seem to care, so we'll see what happens. Can't wait for this Viper release. Anyways, you can bring them in warm, or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.